Okay, guys, here's the tail of the tape. As I mentioned earlier, 18 years old si Omanz, 27 si Galicia. Mas matangkad by 4 centimeters si Omanz. They both weighed in at 122 yesterday, and Galicia's 123 today. Reach lamang si Omanz. What do you think of this fight, guys?
Should be a good one. Galicia is a veteran, former Philippine champion, but Omanz is promising fighter. So I think we go over to our ring announcer, Rico Navarro.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go as Nightclub champions present their next battle evening. 8 rounds of boxing in the super bantamweight division. This is brought to you by Ala Promotions of Antonio El Aldeguer in cooperation with the Waterfront Cebu City Hotel and Casino and ABS-CBN Sports. Let's meet our boxers. First, to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with a gold trim. He weighed in at 123 pounds. His record, 23 wins, 9 defeats, and 3 draws, with 7 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He's a former WBC International Super Flyweight champion. He fights out of the Tiger City Gym of Mandaluyong City. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Galicia. Roger Galicia. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner and wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 122 pounds. His record, 11 wins, 1 defeat, with 6 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of the Ala Boxing Gym of Cebu City. Let's all welcome Jomanz Omanz. Jomanz Omanz, ladies and gentlemen. Our judges for this bout are Arnel Pasion, Edwin Barrientos, and Edgar Olalo. Third man in the ring, man in charge of this bout, Ben Necesario. 8 rounds of boxing.
Ikaw sa labanan ka, gusto ko malinis na laban na. Walang gamit sa ulo, siko, walang sundok pababa. Okay, good luck.
You know, Jomanz Omanz lost his last fight to Jonathan Baat.
Oh.
But Baat last week became the WBO interim bantamweight champion.
There you go.
So he lost to a really good fighter.
At ito naman si Galicia, hasn't fought in a while. Ang kanyang huling laban ay noong October 13, 2007, kung saan talo rin siya kay Michael Domingo, who is from the Ala Gym. Okay, we are fiery start here from both fighters.
Well, that's Galicia's style. He's very, very aggressive at the beginning. He's tall, lanky guy.
Oh.
And, you know, he knows that Omanz is a newcomer, comparative.
He wants to surprise him.
He wants to surprise him.
Experience, but he's a little sloppy here. Not much defense.
Both fighters seem to be looking for a knockout so early,
Oh,
di ba?
yes.
Parang ginugulat ang kalaban.
Galicia trying to bully Omanz into a corner here.
That's normally that happens when a really experienced fighter comes up against a newcomer, comparative newcomer. He thinks, I'll you know,
Ini-intimidate niya.
intimidate this fighter. You're right.
And Galicia trying to headhunt early in this fight, take Omanz's pride and confidence away.
Backing off na si Omanz at sugod na naman ito si Galicia.
Pagkatapos yung advantage ni Galicia, yung southpaw niya sa habang kamay niya.
Yes.
Ang haba ng reach, no?
Haba ng reach niya.
So, bit of a struggle here for Omanz.
And let's see, Galicia's bleeding from the side of his head, the left side of his head, just above the ear.
I think that's more near the scalp. You know, if you get a scalp wound, it bleeds a lot, but there's no problem.
Yeah,
now they say it's a headbutt.
There.
No, it's a headbutt.
Well, they both were lunging at each other and clashed heads.
First round pa lang to.
Ma-action na kagad.
1 minute pa lang, ang dami nangyari.
Well, Galicia leaving himself open when he throws the left.
He wants to finish this early.
Oh, yes.
Batang-bata pa si Omanz, 18 years old, di ba?
He's got his guard down, so medyo delikado.
Ang kanyang record, 11 wins, 1 loss, 6 knockouts. At si Galicia naman, syempre, mas maraming fights dahil mas matanda nga. 23 wins, 9 loss with 3 KOs.
And yung laban ni Omanz against Pedro Malco, you know, Pedro Malco is one of those veterans who's a journeyman veteran, and he won a 10-round decision over him, which proved he can take on the veterans and prevail.
And he has some patience.
Oh, good right hand by Omanz.
Left hook
He gets
also.
one nice
Beautiful shot.
And he's really
Great
landing
shot.
on
He's landing.
Galicia getting frustrated.
And getting nailed.
Yes. A little wild now.
Oh, he got caught in another good right and a left.
Like we said, he leaves himself open whenever he throws the left.
Talagang ginagamit ni Galicia yung kanyang experience. But now, Omanz is connecting to the body again.
Omanz showing a
Couple
lot of
that.
experience, able to throw punches while backpedaling.
Which is not very easy to do.
Not easy to do.
One of the problems of Manny Pacquiao was he couldn't fight moving back.
Yes.
But he's overcome that.
Very interesting to see how the judges will see this opening round here. Oh, nice
Good right
there.
hand by Omanz. Magaling itong bata na ito.
Wow, this is a 122-pound fight, and it's been action-packed from the first second. We still have 30 seconds to go.
These
Round
are
one.
pretty big for super bantamweight.
Yeah,
They
super
are, no?
bantamweights.
Pareho silang payat. Tingnan mo yung legs, very wiry, but nice, aggressive, good for the fans.
The best, the best prospect we have at this decision is Bernabe Concepcion.
Yeah.
He's a
alam mo,
North American.
laki ng improvement niya. I saw him like the last time during Pacquiao's fight. He's been progressing quite well. Wow.
Great right now by Omanz, but he's also getting tagged here.
Hot.
Oh, yes.
This is
incredible
fast round.
What a first round.
All right, we will be back.
Oh, he gets one nice
Beautiful
hit to the
shot.
body.
Great shot.
Galicia getting frustrated.
Getting nailed.
And if that was just the first round, I don't know how much longer this fight is going to last.
And look at these two guys going after each
Yeah.
other. Big shots.
Yes, but
Clean punches by Omanz.
yes, Oman's the more precise between the two. Galicia getting reckless here.
But that's normally his style, Bill.
Yes.
Ito si Galicia, gusto mo sugod ng sugod. Bahala ng buhay niya.
All right, round two. Napakaganda na tong venue na to. I really like it. Waterfront Hotel in Cebu. Nice, cool area. Diba?
I knew he would be talking about that.
Excited ang mga fans. Tinan mo, standing.
They
We're
were
standing
here
room
early.
only.
Oh, yes. It is a great venue. I've
Yes.
done some fights. It's a great venue. And, I mean, this is really classy. And,
Yes.
give Tony Aldeguer credit. When he does something, he does it with class.
Okay.
We even have a special VIP section on the stage. And a lot of big events have been held here at the waterfront. A nice right there by
Omanz.
Omanz.
Mainit tong dalawang boxer, no?
Yes.
And, Omanz, this is the kind of fight that strengthens the confidence of a young man like Omanz.
Yes.
You fight a veteran and you connect, and if you win, ultimately, there's a lot for you.
At lalo na pag alam mo hindi ka nagugulangan.
Oh, yeah.
He was being bullied in the first round and stood up to the challenge.
Pero si Galicia, matagal na rin hindi lumaban. No? Last year pa, October, his last fight. And in 2006, he fought twice in Bohol. He's from Manila.
Yes.
Mandaluyong. At si Omanz naman has fought most of his fights in Cebu.
And in Mandaluyong City also is a very active boxing stable there. The gym is right beside City Hall, so the local government officials get to support a lot of boxing. Nice right. Timing that perfectly.
We could hear that punch landed solid.
Galicia getting even more frustrated. So far, Omanz has shown he can take the punches.
But you got to give Roger Galicia credit. I mean, he's fought some really good fighters. Michael Domingo, Orlan Enriquez. Michael Domingo, he fought him twice. Both times he lost, but Michael is a really great fighter.
True. Michael's been around for a long time.
Very good technically na si
Yes.
Michael.
Oh, yes. Excellent fighter.
Sabi nga sa Amerika, very impressive fighter si Michael Domingo.
Saradong-sarado pag lumaban.
Oh, yeah.
Balita, Michael Domingo will fight Bora Pin.
Yes.
No?
On
in
the
September.
15th. September 15th in Cebu.
Okay, this is the second round of 8. We are live on Studio 23.
Oh, perfect right.
Perfect right by Omanz. Counter punching
Flush.
very well here.
Flush on the face. The only thing I don't like about Omanz is you watch his mouth. He sometimes keeps it open.
Pambuelo yon para maka-grunt.
No, hindi maganda yan. Kasi,
Ay.
he might get caught with his mouth open, like his lips will crack against his teeth. And he can be in trouble,
Good point.
Break his jaw, too. So Omanz is really waiting for Galicia to strike.
Yes, and counter-punching well.
Galicia is going to wear himself out here with all the missing he's doing in this round. Now
Solid
Omanz,
body shot.
Yes, going upstairs, downstairs, trying to confuse Galicia. Now it's Galicia who's moving back.
Yeah, ngayon nasa offensa na si Omanz. Oh, the back of the head yan.
Galicia hasn't really used his jab.
Yeah, if
much
he does, he has a much better
Yeah.
chance in this fight. The right straight of his. But Omanz is picking his punches so nicely. Magaling itong bata nito.
Final moments
Yes.
of the round.
Oh! That hurt.
You felt the pain.
Yeah.
Felt that too, and backing Galicia into the corner.
Oh, straight to the gut.
That is the end of round number 2.
Okay, this is the second round of 8. We are live on Studio 23.
Oh, perfect right.
Right by Omanz. Counter punch.
Flush. Flush on the face. The only thing I don't like about Oman is you watch his mouth. He sometimes keeps it open.
Uman, straight pati yan dito ko. Hindi na, asasi, balikin. Mora na, ha?
Okay, action po mula sa second round. Lots of solid connections there.
And I think Roger Galicia has learned a lesson or two
Yun.
in the second round.
Missed the jab and then he got caught in the counter.
Working the corner, incidentally, of Oman's is Ray Kaitum, one of the best young, promising flyweights who decided to quit boxing, become a trainer, and continue his studies.
And that is quite rare.
Interesting.
A lot
He's
of blood,
continuing his studies, you know. That's great for this young
a
man.
lot of
Actually,
blood now from the side of the head of Galicia.
Pero yung mga ala boxers, tuloy pa rin sila sa pag-aaral, no? I think while they're teenagers, hanggat mag-pro, no? So I know that that is one of the things that Tony Aldeguer enforces. Samantalang yung ulo ni Galicia, dumudugo pa rin.
But that's not a problem, you know. That's not the kind of injury that will stop a fight.
All
Right.
over his left ear.
Yeah, because
But it's just
coming
the
from
pathway of
yeah.
the drop.
It's coming from the scalp, and scalp wounds normally bleed a lot.
Okay,
But no nerves.
No.
gaining confidence in every round si Omanz.
And Galicia trying to
oo.
bait Omanz to do what he was doing in the first couple of rounds.
Hindi niya nagulangan. Hindi na-intimidate si Omanz. At medyo, as you said, Bill, no? Backing off
Nakalambot
na
naman si Galicia. I think
Yeah.
Galicia got hurt by some of the body shots.
Body shots.
18 years old against a 27-year-old, and they're caught in the corner. Flurry of punches.
Omanz trying to set him up for a killer combination here. Galicia storming out of the corner, but
Getting
Omanz
clapped.
blocked him again.
You know, the body shots are the ones that are hurting Galicia because he switches from the body to the head, and there's a good job of that.
Omanz getting a little reckless here, leaving himself open, backpedaling. He felt that.
Yeah. Kalyania, he could have knocked him out, so he went in and then got nailed.
Okay, dugo naman sa mukha ni... Is that from ni Omanz? Is that from Galicia?
We'll see. It looks like a cut
Oh,
on the
may
left
cut.
eyebrow.
Okay, the crowd loving the action here. Round 3 pa lang po.
You know, getting cut can do a lot of things to a boxer.
Yes.
Affect him mentally and shake him up.
Si Omanz, si Galicia naman ang umaabante ngayon.
Yes.
You cut a woman's the left eyebrow, you know, right?
Yeah, looks
In the
like
corner. That's not a very good place to get a cut.
Because that's going to get hit.
Yes.
A
And the
lot.
blood is going to trickle into the eye.
Pagod na pagod ang dalawang boxers. They've
only
been
round
letting
number
it out
3, but my
since the
goodness.
first round, di ba?
Mataas ang volume.
Ito ni Galicia naman. He's gained confidence the moment he saw the blood.
Yes.
And after that shot, he's kind of gained his confidence, regained his confidence a little.
You know, boxing, aside from being a physical sport, is very much a mind game. Talagang kumpiyansa. No? Sometimes, kung
Yeah.
naniniwala kang pwede kang manalo, you can really win.
Oman's trying to recover some of his confidence here.
But he's having a little trouble in this
Yes.
round so far.
Okay.
Oh, he got stabbed with
Another one.
good
Right going to the
combination.
head. Oman's hanging on.
He was hurt, no
Yes,
question about
he
it.
was shaken there.
Tama.
But, you know, he's proving that he has some patience.
So both of these boxers are coming off a loss. So they would love to win one here.
Of course, as we know, the crowd here in Cebu always very vocal. They like to see a lot of action.
Well, they're certainly enjoying
yes.
this one.
Someone's coming back, or trying to come back.
He knows he could lose this round. He's going to impress the judges.
Great round.
Great round.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a beauty.
We'll be back with more.
As you said, Bill, no, Backing off na
napalambot na niya si Galicia. I think Galicia got hurt by some of the body shots.
Oh.
Body shots.
18 years old against a 27-year-old, and they're caught in the corner. Flurry of punches.
Omanz trying to set him up for a killer combination.
Alam mo, ang daming mga foreigners na nanonood ngayong gabi, no? Not just Filipinos, Cebuanos, but yung mga dayuhan ay nandito rin sa waterfront. There's the action from the third round, guys.
Great and right uppercut by
Solid
Galicia.
yun.
Solid
That
fight.
just goes to show how much a fight can change in one round.
Right.
Ayun yung body shot na sinabi ko, yung Omanz to the body, then to the head.
Yun.
It was
Up and
weakening
down.
Galicia earlier. Then he caught
Nakabalik
Omanz a
siya.
couple of times. And between the two, now it's Galicia who looks more fresh.
It's so amazing how the energy just switches
Oh,
no?
yeah.
from moment to moment. No? You
Yes.
get one solid punch in, you can dazzle the other guy, and you're back in there.
Oh, yes, and exactly. Now both fighters have been cut.
Round 4.
Scheduled for 8.
This is a good one so far.
Oh, yeah.
It's been an excellent fight.
A lot of
Action
action.
packed. Mamaya po, after this, another Alaboy, si Jason Pagara, another youngster, 16 years old, against a 30-year-old, the Thai Kondej Sritrachatrakan.
Now Galicia trying to pin Omanz in the corner again. Omanz a test of stamina this round.
Alam mo, since yung pagkatalo ni AJ Banal, they did a few adjustments sa training ng Alaboys in terms of conditioning. They tried to, do a few things to make sure their boys can last, longer. Kasi si AJ nga, unfortunately, naubusan ng gasolina.
Oh, yeah, his potassium levels were really low after
Yes,
that fight.
yes.
Couldn't think
Bakit
straight.
ubus ang gasolina?
Naubusan ng mahal na yung gasolina.
Mahal na yung gasolina siguro.
Diba? Kailangan mag-load ulit.
Nagrarasyon.
No, it's actually that fight really was a very funny kind of a fight. Guy who controlled the fight throughout ultimately just disappeared.
And he was leading on all the
All the
scorecards.
scorecards of the judges.
Well, AJ Banal is here tonight. Sinusuporta niya ang kanyang mga
Stablemates.
Stablemates.
Yeah. Nakita ko rin si Milan Melindo, yung who won a great
fight.
12 rounds.
Beautiful fighter. Beautiful
Last
boxer.
time we were here. It was a month ago, guys.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
He's a great fighter, great young fighter.
Now Omanz trying to frustrate Galicia, using more of the ring, trying to sidestep. But Galicia again pinning him to the corner. Not a good place to be. Galicia going in for the kill. Omanz trying to evade. Now hanging on. This kid looks winded.
Yes.
Pushing and shoving.
That normally happens.
That
That normally happens when the fighters are tired
Yeah.
or they want to get some rest.
Pahinga
Push the guy
muna.
down.
Buy
Pahinga
some
muna.
time.
Tama. Buy some time. Tama.
Pero, yun na nga, parang second win to si Galicia.
And he looks a little more alert here. And Omanz
Looks a little more tired.
steps slow now.
Yeah, mukhang pagod si Omanz.
Oh. Getting tagged here.
Good left and right there to the head.
Galicia able to set up his left much better now. Less resistance from Omanz.
Alam mo yung problema ni Omanz? He gives me the impression he's looking for one big shot now, instead of putting the combinations together like he did before.
Well, isn't that what young fighters try to do? No?
Naubusan ng pasensya. Mainip.
Tsaka kung may power ka, you feel like, kaya
Yeah.
mo i-knockout yung kalaban. But sometimes, doesn't always work.
Yeah, it doesn't always work.
Patience is a very important virtue on the boxing ring.
Omanz in a hurry here to get a knockout. Galicia has measured him in this round.
They almost clashed again, the heads.
Both aggressive, a little puffiness around the left eye of Omanz.
Omanz keeping his guard up, but still he
Right
got
hook
tagged
there.
there.
Galicia changing up a little bit, varying his punches.
This fight is turning around.
Yes. Galicia has taken control. Return with round number 5. Sidestep.
Suddenly got really hot.
Ginawa man, ginawa. Ginawa. Ha? Okay, ginawa. Okay? Okay? Oh. Jab, imo. I-maintain imong jab. Kunya ay pakontin. Ari ka tuma. Kaya kumo. Ya, kanan.
Good left. Galicia was catching Omanz more than once with that left and the right. And Omanz backing off now in a little bit of trouble He's a little confused what he's going to do.
Oh, he started to lose control about
Yes.
the end of the third round.
Up till that time, he was well in command of this
Yes.
fight. Pero biglang.
Now he's starting to run a little bit.
Sometimes there are young fighters. The moment they see blood, they have a problem
Yes.
handling it.
Hindi pa sila sanay, no?
Oh, hindi sila sanay.
Psychologically, it weakens the spirit here now. Omanz trying to establish himself with the jab.
Okay, in the background, nakita natin ang Vice President for Sports, si Peter Mosi at si Kenty from Sales. We also want to say hello to all our viewers in North America, the Middle East, and Europe na nanonood ng laban dito. Sa mga Cebuano, balik na kayo dito, manood ng boxing.
Oh, and we will be shown on Bakbakan Sunday morning.
Replay.
10 o'clock, yes.
Replay tomorrow
The main
morning at
event.
10. Tapos
Main
may
event.
replay pa rin sa gabi.
10:30 on Channel
10:30
2.
sa gabi. On channel, both on channel 2. Okay, they're pausing here to
Some more blood on the right
Blood again.
eyebrow now of
Right.
Galicia.
So he's bleeding from the left and right.
On the side, so it won't really bother him too much unless it keeps getting hit.
3 more rounds to go in this fight.
And this is a bloody one so far.
It is, and it's been like
And it's
action
been a
packed,
bloody good fight, Ronnie.
Yes, absolutely.
as they say, down under. Mamaya po ang ating co-main event, Donnie Nietes versus Eddie Castro from Nicaragua. That's a world title fight. At si Ray Boom Boom Bautista will go up against a Mexican, si Eden Marquez.
Ray Bout, incidentally, Castro is ranked number 9 in the world. So he comes with some credentials. But I think Donnie Nietes is going to put him away.
Omanz in trouble here. He's really having trouble finding his rhythm and getting the range. And you can see his left eye really swollen.
They were working it in the
Yes.
corner kanina, no?
Frantically. Yung si Galicia naman, he's the kind of fighter that once he sees the fight turn around, his confidence comes back, and a
Yes.
veteran uses his smarts, his ring smarts to get back into the fight.
Namamaga yung left eye ni
Omanz.
Omanz. Oh, do you see that big boo
Yes.
there? Oh my gosh. It has really come up.
And you know, the right straight of Galicia has also been hitting that.
Aray!
Oh,
Yan ang
the
sakit.
flash on the face.
Whew.
The right straight.
They're all sprayed and spattered with blood now from both fighters.
Meron tao talagang bleeder, no,
Yes,
as they
yes.
say. Pero yung iba don't bleed so much. Why is that, Ron? Why is that?
I don't know, maybe the texture of your skin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your
Kung
bleeders like...
manipis, kung makapal ang balat mo,
Kung makapal ang mukha mo,
ang
hindi
makapal ang
masyado.
mukha mo.
But you
Pero
know, sometimes it's the way the skin is stretched over the eyebrow. I remember Iran Barkley even had surgery to limit his
talaga.
brow because he was getting cut a lot on the eyebrow.
But if you talk of bleeders, Michael Katsidis is one of them.
Oh, yes.
Michael
Oh.
Katsidis. He is the new Arturo Gatti.
Wow, I remember that fight. Who did he fight? It was like blood.
Zara Monsot.
Yes, oh my gosh. What a fight.
Zara Monsot was
How
in the
is
gym.
Zara Monsot?
He's fine. He was in the gym yesterday looking beautiful, looking great. But
So
he
who-
can't fight anymore.
Can't fight
No,
anymore.
he cannot.
Oh, no.
His career is over.
Well, he suffered a blood clot, right?
Yeah,
After
no, a
that fight
little
against
speck of blood
Casillas
outside
in
the
Las
brain.
Vegas.
Outside
So,
the brain, they won't let him fight.
So medically, he will not be fit to fight anymore.
Yeah.
samantalang dito si Galicia is still bleeding from the top of his right eye.
Pero patras na ng patras itong si Omanz. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
the fight's been taken out of him at this stage.
And that, you know, that yung bukol niyan, that's really terrible.
Yes.
Oh.
And that limits your peripheral vision,
Yes.
so you can't see punches coming.
Grabe. It's grabe, you know. And Galicia is, obviously his confidence is a new high now.
At wala nang depensa itong
Oh.
si Omanz.
Oh.
Nakababa na yung kamay.
Oh, kanina nakataas yung kamay niya sa
And see what he's trying to do, just throw a right and run away.
So, more action in just a short while.
Oh,
Yan ang masakit.
flash on the face. The right straight.
They're all sprayed and spattered with blood now from both fighters.
Meron tao talagang bleeder, no, as
Yes,
they
yes.
say. Pero yung iba don't bleed so much. Why is that, Ron? Why is that?
I don't know, maybe the texture.
There you saw Roger Galicia popping Jomanz Omanz.
Oh, there's Peter Musni.
Peter Musni, Kenty from our sales department, and Reggie Arceo.
You know, Peter is a big boxing fan, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Peter?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's a hell of a big boxing fan. And he knows to pick fights.
That's why we're here. Because of our love for boxing,
he's
diba?
got some, you got some great fights coming. Katsidis versus Baby Bull.
Oh,
Juan
tapos we
Diaz
have Juan Manuel Marquez
against
versus Casamayor.
Casamayor. So you got some big ones. And hopefully, the biggest one of all.
Okay, so round 6 na tayo. This is an 8-round fight. It's a non-title fight, of course.
And I think Galicia has really just picked Omanz apart here.
Yes.
He's
Bumalik siya, no?
dismantled his game. And Omanz is lunging, he's reaching, his defense is gone. He's
Yes.
got to put his act together.
He had a couple of good rounds, pero
The early rounds, he was very good. But after about the third round, right, Bill?
Oh, nung nasaktan na,
Nasaktan na.
dinuguan na konti.
Oh.
And even the crowd is quiet here. They're sort of surprised by the turn of events.
taking a breath.
Omanz trying to pump himself up.
Connects with a good right, then a right to the body. He needs to do something in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. He's rapidly losing this fight.
Still very light on his feet, though, bouncing around, but expending a lot of energy, jumping up and down, I think, rather than like going.
Groping with the left, not
laterally.
really using it as a jab.
He's using the right as the power punch. He's trying to get him, Galicia, with the right. Now he connects with the right as Galicia comes in.
Oh,
Oh, they keep
flashing
pushing
heads.
it.
You know, Galicia has a reputation for clashing
Flashing
heads.
heads.
Especially because he's a southpaw.
Yes, he always palaging kontra.
Palaging kontra, tama ka. Pero he's there he, Omanz now is catching him with a couple of good rights.
But no combinations anymore.
No more. He's just a one-punch wonder.
Oh.
Fatigue setting in. Well,
Yes.
the last fight of Omanz went to 10 rounds, which
Now he's fighting back.
he won one and lost one, both in Cebu.
Michael Domingo at ringside.
Yeah, all the boys are there. Michael
Yes.
Domingo, there's Milan Melindo, then of course there's the beautiful wife of Michael Aldeguer, si Christine, and Mrs. Aldeguer, another boxing fan, yung asawa ni Tony, no? Siyempre, if your husband's been into boxing like more than 20 years,
You got to be involved.
Oh, yeah.
you gotta.
You got.
Kailangan supportahan ng hobby ng asawa, di ba?
Yan ang mga dito mga pamilya. ni
You're
Aldeguer.
speaking from experience, of course.
You're married too.
Don't look at me when you
And
say
so are
these
you.
things. No, but you know,
I'm off balance. It was just a slip. But the crowd is disappointed because Omanz has been backpedaling. Galicia is taking the fight to him. I think this kid is tired.
he's tired, and I think the spirit has been taken out of him.
He's a little weakened by all the punishment he's taken.
Last 10 seconds of round 6.
He's trying to last out the fight. 2 more rounds to go.
Now Galicia getting a little careless. Omanz connects with one or two punches.
Galicia thinks he can take it. He shall return.
Palaging kontra-tama. Pero there he, Omanz now is catching him with a couple of good rights.
But no combinations anymore.
No more. Just a one-punch wonder.
Fatigue setting in. Well, the last fight. Yan ang mga ala boys. AJ Banal, who is back in the gym, Michael Domingo, and Mark Meligan, another ala fighter.
He is a very good fighter. Southpaw, he is a Philippine champion. Just came back from Australia, first round knockout in Australia.
Fantastic. Oh, ito yung action from round 6.
That was an excellent right hand.
Isa pa.
Another right hand, but only problem is isa lang.
Oh, no follow-up.
No follow-up.
Okay, the WBO Night of Champions is coming to you from the Waterfront Hotel.
The crowd going wild because the round girl she nearly fell down.
They were all prepared to catch her. How gentlemanly.
Yes. I was getting up, but I was too late.
Last 2 rounds, guys.
All right, and so
Boxing.
far, Galicia has dominated the middle rounds.
Yes.
Omanz has to do something quick. I don't think he has it in him to score a knockout.
Let's
but
see.
Try to be impressive in the next couple of rounds.
Yeah.
Pero gayang sinabi mo, Ronnie, yung for young fighters like Omanz, 18 years old, it's important to have fights like this para
Yes.
matuto, di ba?
Yes.
And yung confianza ba that he can last.
And it's a learning experience more
Pero
than
yung
anything.
minsan yung mga bata, they get discouraged.
Yes.
That's true.
It's
But
like they have so much to learn.
Yes.
pero bahagi ng boxing talagang matatalo ka. There are very few are undefeated.
And there are very few who can come back from knockouts.
Yes.
You know, like a Pacquiao. He was knocked out early in his career. You know. But then, oh, that was a good right hand by Omanz. Galicia comes back with 2 lefts.
Oh, and he's going for the kill.
It's starting to look like the first round, and Galicia is trying to bully Omanz. Omanz in danger here, hanging on for dear life. Galicia is stalking Omanz, and Omanz, I think he's really just trying to survive.
Lumalaban siya, lumalaban.
But he's connected with a couple of good lefts.
Yeah, right connection, right hook.
Another good right and a left by Omanz.
I think he sees the weakness of Galicia.
Yeah, Galicia is alam mo na, Galicia is going forward and, you know, leaving himself open, and Omanz is catching with some good shots.
Both boxers are tired.
Pagod na po.
Diba?
Oh,
Eh kasi naman, sobrang mga bitawan suntok, napakadami.
Omanz not playing, and the crowd reacting to it. They don't appreciate it, and the referee gives him a warning. Halfway through the round.
He's connecting. He connected to another good left.
Stopping Galicia in his tracks there.
Pero he's got to be a little more aggressive. He cannot just counter punch. Mahirapan siya. You cannot impress the judges by counter punching that way.
That's a good point.
Yung buko lang medyo tina-target rin ni Galicia, no, na lumalaki with every round. You're right, his guard is down already. Si Omanz.
Galicia trying to time his punches. Good left there.
Ano naman tapon talaga ng mga Filipino fighters,
Oh,
no? I mean, really, I take my hat off to these boxers. You know, they get hit, but they come back.
Galicia forcing.
Oh, good
back.
left from under. Way back. But he connected. You know, Omanz is sneaking in this round, I think. Oh, but he got
Not
nailed.
throwing as many punches,
Yeah,
but
but
more
he got-
quality.
He got caught with one good punch from Galicia. Magandang laban ito.
Oo.
It's a hard fight to score.
Yes, hard.
Because, you know, you got to remember the first 3 rounds, Omanz controlled the fight.
And you know, the flow keeps changing.
That's right. The referee was very correct, using the elbow Galicia.
10 seconds to go. Round 7.
Right flush on the face, and his head was thrown right back.
Omanz, and they still want to go at it. The 8th and last round. The night of champions continues.
And by Omanz.
Galicia now.
But Galicia
Another
comes
one.
back with 2 lefts.
Oh, and he's going for the kill now. He
It's
wants
starting to look
finish
like the
him off.
first round, and Galicia
Yes.
was trying to bully Omanz. Omanz in danger here, hanging on for dear life.
Yan si Christine Aldeguer, as I mentioned earlier, the very supportive wife of Michael Aldeguer, who is,
She's
of course,
you know,
very sweet lady.
very lovely lady. And some years ago, when I was doing a boxing fight, the analyst didn't show up. I pulled her from the audience and said, "Come on, you analyze this fight with me."
And she
did
loves
it.
she loves boxing.
Oh, yeah.
She
She's a
gets
very
so
good boxer.
nervous. She gets
She's
so
an
nervous during
excellent
the fight.
boxer.
Oh, talaga.
I've seen her work out in the gym. She's terrific. She is terrific.
This is the Waterfront Hotel. Ballroom turned into a boxing arena for tonight.
Great class, real class.
Nice.
Written
I like
all over
the
the
lights.
place.
Huh?
Everything about it is perfect.
There's food, there's wine. I see people ordering. And the last round.
Last round, and
Galicia is.
Galicia is going for the kill here. I think Jomanz Omanz is in trouble.
Binubuhos na lahat ng dalawang boxer dito sa last round.
Galicia trying to get a knockout whatever way he can. Omanz starting to complain. And now there's a cut on the left eyebrow of Galicia.
And it's dripping.
Oh, that's a bad cut. That's a bad cut.
That is.
They're going to stop it.
Huh?
I don't think they'll let
It's
that go.
flowing, no?
And that's a bad cut in a very bad place, and it's a
Whoa.
deep cut. I don't think they're going to let.
swollen, so it's going to bleed a lot.
No, I
Not
don't
just a
think they're going to let.
They're
They're going to let it go.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this.
Now Galicia's
Check
mad.
back.
I think he realizes also that cut could cause a stoppage, and he doesn't
Yes.
want that. He wants to legitimately finish this fight and win it.
It's important that the referee keeps control of this fight at this stage.
Yes.
He's the he connects with a good right.
Omanz is in trouble here. And,
Good right uppercut by
Not an
Omanz.
uppercut.
yes, pushed him off. And,
And the crowd's alive.
Another good right hand by Omanz.
Oman's throwing some wild punches also here.
Yes.
Not as clean and close to the body as he used to.
Blood continues to drip from the left eye of Roger Galicia.
But Galicia still moving forward. Yes.
Oh.
Mga Ala boys nagko-coach from ringside. They want their stablemate to win.
Yes, of course.
Galicia's face is a mess.
Yes, he's
you know, if
down Omanz.
Omanz connects with a couple of good punches on that cut, the referee might be forced to call the doctor in one more time.
Well,
That's a bad cut. I'm surprised he let it go.
Halfway through the round, Galicia, of course, trying to impress the judges also. That he's not hurt, he's okay.
You know that, well, he missed.
Omanz is just waiting for him to wade in there.
He can't do that. He's got just over a minute to go. He's got to be aggressive to try and salvage this fight.
Aggressive si Galicia sa last round na to, no? Well, as they say, the last round is what the judges usually remember. So good and so good.
Less than a
He
minute
really
to go.
got a second win, no?
Oh, yeah.
Si Galicia.
Well, basically it's an 8-round fight, not a 10 or 12-round fight,
That's
so
right.
it's easier
That's
for
true.
him.
Omanz is really picking his spots, but not the wise thing to do, given that he's behind, unofficially at least.
And he, you know, this is lack of experience. He doesn't even know to target that cut. If he was an experienced fighter, he'd go for that cut. Because the fight would have been stopped.
Parang yun ang sinisigaw ni Michael Domingo at the AJ Banal.
Yeah. Because if the fight was stopped, he would win.
True.
Because it was not caused by a headbutt, it was caused by a punch, apparently.
Okay, last 20 seconds.
He connects with another good right.
And I think Galicia has just taken this fight away from him.
You know, the decision, who knows?
We'll see.
Boxing is a strange business. Oh, that was a perfect right.
Take a hat off to both guys. They
Yes,
fought their
true.
hearts out. Napakagandang
Both were
laban.
cut, both were hurt. Both have been strong throughout.
All of his fight at this stage.
Yes.
He's a fine. Oh, he connects with a good right.
Omanz is in trouble here. And,
Good right uppercut by
Knock
Oman.
an uppercut there.
yes, pushed him off.
And the crowd's alive.
Another good right hand by Oman.
You know what's the hard thing sa boxing? Pagkatapos mong lumaban, bigay todo. Pag hindi mo na knockout, judges.
Oo.
You know?
Wala na sa kamay mo.
Sometimes it's really out of your hands. At wala pang protest in boxing na nag-prosper, no?
Wala.
Ha? So kahit anong
Only
protesta mo.
in the rare instance when one boxer has been discovered
That's
to
right,
have
tested
taken illegal
positive, yeah.
substances.
That's true.
Well, in boxing, what they do is basically if there's a protest and they think it's viable, they order a rematch. That's all.
And everybody's happy.
Yeah, everybody's happy.
Okay, here's some of the crowd enjoying the fights here at the Waterfront Hotel sa Cebu.
Beautiful crowd.
Oh.
You know, Rick
And-
Staley, who first trained Manny Pacquiao, was here.
Wow.
Oh.
He came all the way. Well, he lives in Angeles City, and he's a friend of Bruce McTavish. He's going to
Okay.
work the
Look
fight.
at the
while he's-
marked side of the head. May
Left
sugat
and
sa-
right, pati sa ulo, no? Meron
Oo.
pa rin.
Kompleto.
Completo. I mean, he's badly cut up.
Yeah.
Kaya ng mga Aldegar ladies.
You know, I thought he would have, the doctor would have stopped that fight because that cut was really bad.
It was deep.
It was deep,
It was right on the brow.
yeah. But he didn't.
Last round na kasi yun. Siguro sabi,
Sa
pabayaan
bagay.
na.
Yeah, and it's such a good fight.
True.
Why will we stop it on
Okay.
basis of a cut?
Hinihintay na lang natin ang decision sa laban na ito. After this fight, we have another youngster, Jason Pagara, against a Thailander, Kondej Shitratrakan. I'm going to get that right by the end of tonight.
Oh, that's going to take a long
Keep
time.
trying.
I have a couple of hours to do that.
Another view of the wonderful crowd here at the Waterfront Hotel. A great venue for
You know,
for
they were
boxing.
lining up early.
Oh,
People outside looking for tickets.
I gave Bruce McTavish two to give a friend.
Daming naghahanap ng stall for tickets,
pag
extra
ganito,
tickets.
dumadami yung kaibigan natin.
Oh, totoo yan.
Pero I don't know if they can see the bleachers, pero talagang standing room only.
Yes.
And this venue, I think, can seat about 4,000, no? 4,000.
Oh, 4,000, yes.
Well, this is the venue where Donnie Nietes won his WBO minimum weight belt, diba? Last
Right.
year, September.
And this is where Gores fought Darchinyan.
That's right. So there have been a lot of great
Victor
fights here.
Chinian cannot live down.
Okay,
Yes.
let's listen up for the decision from our ring announcer, Rico Navarro.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we're going to the scorecards of our judges. Judge Edwin Barrientos scores about 75-74 for Omanz. Judge Edgar Olalo scores about 75-74 for Galicia. Judge Arnel Pachon scores about 75-75. We have a split draw.
Whoa.
A draw.
Split draw.
Tough call.
Wow.
Yeah.
Split draw.
Well,
Very close, 75-74 on the scorecards of 2 judges. Tapos 75-75.
I don't think anybody will really complain about that guy, about that decision. Because, you know, Omanz won the first half of the fight. Galicia took the second half. Omanz did come back with a little in the end. And,
Good
you know,
effort by both fighters.
both
though.
fighters.
And
Great
that's a
fight.
pretty good confidence booster for Omanz.
Yes, it does. Because he came out of, you know, out of nowhere to survive this one.
Yeah.